Y'all be stressing me out. What y'all doing? I don't want to turn this other light on. I want to just leave it like this. I'm not turning that other light on. No. Hey, y'all right from this morning's class? Or have your wounds healed? Or your wounds healed from earlier today? I'm over here, Silver Fox, loading myself. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it is everywhere. It's coming in real, real good. Y'all done known me 3 years now, so I was a newly 40s when I met you all. Now I'm creeping up on the end of them. You hear me? Reading a book of the bee. Good job. I keep plucking mine. I'm not plucking nothing. Now I will tint them because I'm just waiting for it to all go white in the front. So when all of this is white and I don't have like these stripes, it's gonna be a wrap after that, right? Y'all okay from this morning? I need to go make me some coffee, so I'm gonna let everybody say hello and stuff. I just wanted to know if y'all was okay from earlier. I kind of beat up on y'all a little hard this morning. Y'all all right from this morning or what? You guys okay? Hmm. Hello. Are y'all right or? Okay, just because I know how y'all be talking crazy. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She was like, Keith said, did you come back to finish us? Hilarious. Right. I knew it was going to be something somewhere. You said bruise. Sorry, D. Lynn. I'm sorry. I was trying to check on y'all. Good nurse, circle to the rescue. You said we good. We didn't have been beat down before, huh? You said we used to this. We used to this. Listen, y'all, I just be trying to make sure y'all all right. Okay? I'm used to it. I recover fast. Hey, well, hello there. Listen, we was just talking about, I just asked everybody, is they okay? Somebody said, did you come back to finish us? Somebody said, I'm a little bit bruised from earlier. I'm a little bit bruised. Hilarious. Listen. Hey, I'm going to go make me some coffee. Y'all say y'all hellos. No, Keisha, I didn't come back to finish y'all. Right, Miss Messiah. Right. You said I'm used to it. Y'all gonna quit making it like y'all abused over here. This is training. You hear me? When you boxing and whatnot, if you running, if you play football, if you play tennis, you gotta break down on certain muscles to build them up. You be strong in the wrong areas. You hear me? You hear me? Well, so I got to help y'all. I got to whip y'all into shape. Boot camp. That's right. And you all have done well over the last couple of years. I'm very proud of y'all. You said and do. Listen, I just want y'all to be okay. We got Stockholm Syndrome. You petty. You, just like your daddy. You are real good petty. She said, we got Stockholm Syndrome. Petty. But guess what? It's all for a good reason. You hear me? And hopefully with you guys seeing the stuff, my neck do hurt, petty. Hopefully with y'all seeing everything that's going on. I was just talking with my cousin. Why can't I read page 200? He came and said the captive's free. I don't know. I have no idea. I was just talking with my cousin, and we were talking about how change, is difficult, but it works, right? Next investment, a neck brace, hilarious. And it's a real thing. Transition is difficult, but when you really want something, you'll work at it. And it does hurt. It's the lumps and bumps from your hammer for me. Laugh out loud. Abuse. You know what, Mari? No, nobody got you. You and your counterpart abuse me every day. I'm abused every single day. I saw something that I think, and this is not being funny. This is a joke and not to make anybody feel bad if your baby got this. But I saw a disorder today. And I said, I wonder if Queen and Mari both have this. Y'all might have that. It's defiant disruptive disorder. I need y'all to check on that. You and Queen. Because I think y'all got, I think there might be a little bit something that we missed. And we need to find out if it's the truth and that's what's going on with y'all. I was looking, I said, I think this is what they have. Both of them. You said I'm good, smart, and unfiltered. Listen, it's a thing called defiant disruptive disorder. And every time I say something, Queen says, no, don't listen to her. Do whatever you want. She's going to disrupt everything. So then I'm wondering, maybe, I seen some of the, and I was like, I think I know. I think I know some people like this. I don't know. Maybe we need to look into it. You hear me? Listen. 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 But I did want to come check on y'all. And I did want to see, is there anything that y'all got from the class this morning? I know we had a lot of people in class today, a lot of new people, and they probably thought I was rude. They'll get used to that. I'm not rude. I'm just, what y'all say, I'm stern, and I be needing to get to the next point. Freedom of speech in school is real. You know what? Hilarious. And yes, you're going to say whatever you want to. Whatever you want to. This I know. You missed it. It was a pretty good class. It was a very long class. But I think it was an eye opener for a lot of people. I think it was an I think it was an eye opener for a lot of people. I'm a mixture, but we love you. Hilarious, yes. I have more work than I thought to do. Uh-oh, Keish. Uh-oh. Yeah. I think there was a lot of people in our class too that um they heard something maybe they never heard before. I believe a lot of the people in our class from this morning, they heard something they didn't. You feel like, okay, so what make y'all feel like y'all got, wait a minute. Thank you, Miss Ida. So what makes y'all feel like y'all, what made you feel like you need to do more work? It was a very long, but I'm thankful to have withstood the time. Laugh out loud. Anytime you're on is worth. Oh, thank you. I love y'all, Sarah. But we learned so much. Yeah. Hey, Naisha. So what is it that you guys feel like that make? I don't understand what made y'all feel like y'all got more work to do. What was it? Anybody want to volunteer? Y'all heard my stomach. I've been drinking a lot of water too. Huh? Nobody want to answer? You said how much work? We don't have enough time. Well, it's always time to work on you. You work on you until you take your last breath. I know it was good. I need to go back because I was working and I was in and out. Aww. Somebody just said, what you? I got boats and life jackets to prepare for, things to clear out of my habits, etc. Okay. Okay. Hey. Hey, y'all. It says it put everything into perspective as to how serious this walk is, and so many don't know. Be accountable for the stuff you do. Clean up your heart, behavior, and mind. Get the stamp from the dean's office for unapproved field trips. You know what? Mari, be serious. He said, get the stamp from the dean's office for unapproved field trips when I need a break from the abuse. No, I didn't. Mm-mm. Free throw traps for everybody. And do. Is there a taping of this? Yes, there's always a taping. We got over 1,000 tapings on YouTube. The corner was full. Yes, a lot of people that was in the corner, I think, today. Y'all put yourself in the corner. Hey, y'all put yourself in the corner. I did not put y'all in the corner, though. Y'all was beating up on yourself today. I didn't do nothing. I did not do anything. Absolutely anything to y'all. But for real, working on my temperament and handling pressure, and also knowing the right place to be and things to do in their proper time. I'm so proud of you, nephew. I just talked to my cousin about self control. We were just having a conversation before I got on here about self control. You don't even know. You right on it. We just had a conversation about self control. Just had a right before I got on here. Definitely felt the self tropes here, Sarah. It wasn't long. It was good. I do need more work. More work with my personal relationship and feelings when things don't go my way. Uh-oh. For me, it's the denial that I have on some things I needed to address. So I got a gut kick today. Whoa. Wow. I notice more how I treat others since I've been learning in this class. Nadine, you was a mean girl. Be honest. You was a mean girl. You was a mean girl. I can tell by that blonde hair, baby. You was a mean girl. You can't sit with us. You was a mean girl, Nadine. You got that blonde Barbie hair, honey. You can tell us. We won't. We don't judge over here. I'm thinking. I'm just playing with you. Let me quit messing with y'all. Listen. Listen, what's going to be on the Jumbotron on Judgment Day? You said, oh my God, please help me. So there was a young lady that came in here today. I think today was her first day. No, but very defensive. Very defensive. Really? So y'all just going to be all in my business? So y'all was eavesdropping on me and my cousin conversation. Tell me that. Because how was it all of y'all saying what we just got finished talking about? That's spooky. Yes, learning how to control my emotion. Learning exactly what others say. Oh, wait a minute. Listening. Is that what you said? Listening to exactly what others say in conversations. Ooh, I still need to work on myself because I'm still getting mad in my attitude. The Bible said get angry, but sin not. Says you gonna get mad. Jesus got mad. He said just don't sin when you get angry and don't let it overtake you. He never said you wasn't gonna get mad. He said, be angry and sin not. You can be mad, you can be upset, but you need to learn a way to deal with your anger so that you don't hurt or offend other people. Like I'm still working on it too. He didn't say you ain't gonna get mad. He said, don't sin. I don't sin, but I don't like the feeling. Okay, I understand. I understand. Who feels more alive emotionally since you came here? Anybody feel alive more emotionally since you feel more emotionally alive since you've been here? Yeah. Isn't it crazy how when you stop blocking things out and you actually deal with things head on, you become a better person? Interesting. When you actually take a step back and say, no, I'm not going to avoid this. I'm going to deal with it because I'm tired of feeling this. Then you live with less stress. You're more direct, but you find a better way to be direct, right? You find couth. Isn't it interesting? And you're not dead on the inside because you're not walking around with all of those emotions just holding you down. I've learned to control my emotions more and my mouth. You said what? You said y'all growing up on me. Look at my little babies. Y'all was hellions when y'all came over here. All of yous. All of yous was hellions, honey. Y'all, I told y'all, listen, y'all didn't even know. You came to the right damn class. I told y'all I don't play with nobody kids, didn't I? And y'all somebody kids, and I didn't come to play with y'all either. Look at God. You see that? Y'all thought I was playing. I told y'all I don't do disobedient cheerers. I don't do out of control, folks. You gonna use your manners and watch your mouth over here. And look it. It's still left out your classroom and spilled over into your damn life. You said sanctified hellion to be exact. That part, Mari. All of them. Yep, pretty much. Mm-mm. And look at y'all. Y'all nicer people. You're considerate of others. I'm so proud of y'all. Not letting y'all attack other people in here because you didn't like what they said to somebody y'all cared about. Help show y'all how to hold y'all tongue in situations where you wanted to fight back, but you went another way. Something so simple. I said, y'all don't understand what I'm doing this, but you will later. Not being able to add people in here because you don't like what they said. I know y'all used to be talking crazy in y'all mind. But now y'all see it and y'all wait for me to respond. You said, I love this class. Woo, I love you too, Miss Lady. We love everybody. Ain't that you said get out my business? Ooh, I'm trying. It be hard sometimes. These keyboard warriors make it tough. No, because guess what? You're not always gonna be able to act on impulse. So I'm pretty sure that you all are less impulsive since you've been here. I know that part, because if we were in person, I already know you that put me in the corner. Girl, that whole grab your lips thing, I had to learn. Pinching people under their arm, that was for the adults. It was for the adults. Go get in the corner. But guess what? It's worked out better at your job. It's worked out better in your marriage. It's worked out better in your family situations where you used to fight your calls and have something to say. You can call me and say, listen, this is not what I want to do. I just came over to talk to you. If that's not what you want to do, guess what? We can talk at a different time. I learned that silence is powerful. Come on, Tandra. I told you. Because then people don't know what you're thinking and they can't, control you. If they learn your cues and your triggers, well, then you're easily controlled. You hear me? You're easily controlled if you continue to let people know your triggers. They're going to push them every time. So then they control you, really. I don't like people controlling me. So then I need to be in control of myself. Silence, block, and delete works wonders. Baby, peace comes to your life as soon as you quit dealing with stuff that don't have nothing to do with you. I'm trying to tell you. I told you, I said, honey, once you experience the true peace of God, baby, you will not give it up for nothing and nobody. You love your kids. You say, go on over to your own house. I'll call you when we get it together. You ain't got to be over here, baby. Listen, you go over there. Yeah. Yeah. It's a real thing, family. And it don't have nothing to do with me. God had to teach me too. The only time you can teach something is when you've experienced it. You can tell somebody about something, and that's not saying it won't help them. But most times when you tell it with fervor, it's because you done been through it. You said you write nothing like that piece, baby. I will not give this up for nobody. That's why I be like, I say I want a date, but do I really? Yes, that bed be cold, but I will turn that blow dryer on in a minute, honey, to warm them covers up and go right on to sleep. Like, I don't got to deal with why you ain't at home. I don't got to deal with the attitude of you mad about whatever. Like, and granted, I miss being in a relationship. But, baby, when I wake up here, sometimes I forget and be like, oh, yeah, it's only me. What are you going to do today, CERCA? Got to worry about no kids, no husband, no nobody. It just be whatever I feel like doing. And that is a peaceful feeling just right now. Now, I'm not saying that I don't miss being married and I don't miss my kids. I absolutely do. But I will say that I enjoy this only because I had kids so young. So it's definitely different. It's definitely different, honey. It is a different feeling, I'll tell you. And I'm not saying nothing because I would like to be married again, but not if it's not right. I don't want to be in anything that I feel forced to be in. And that's relationships. You and your daughter just talked about it. It's a real, but even think about it. How many times have you forced yourself to be around family that you know really don't like you? But because people say you're supposed to love your family, you deal with them. Or friends that you just been friends with, but you really feel in your gut that this person is not your friend. I had to remove myself from a couple situations because I created the chaos. I knew that was God telling me I wasn't supposed to be there. My mom said I'm so happy alone. Can't nobody come playing in my face. I'm telling you. Yeah. 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 It's a real thing, baby. Marriage is good. Don't get me wrong. Especially if you got somebody that loves you and cherishes you. There are marriages like that. It's a lot of them, more than we know. Right? But we just always see the bad ones. Right? For the most part, we see the fake ones. We don't really get to see, and that's because they busy living their life and being happy. Right? So I believe in love. I definitely do. I believe in marriage. I'm not against marriage at all. I think marriage is the most amazing thing, and that's why I won't play with it. I didn't play with my first marriage, and if I ever get married again, I won't play with that one either. But everybody doesn't take marriage serious. Everybody feels like, oh, you my wife or you my husband, so you supposed to know. Don't ever stop trying to learn me. Don't ever feel like you know, because once you feel like you know everything about me, you're going to stop trying to get to know me and your interest is going to go somewhere else. So I don't want to know all of your business when I first meet you. I don't. I mean, you can tell me as much as you want, but I want to get to know you. I still want to, in 10 years, I still want to be finding out stuff that I didn't know. Not in a negative way, but oh my God, babe, I didn't even know you like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're growing as a person. So then your growth and your things have changed. Okay? So then we're still getting to know each other because hopefully we are both maturing and learning ourselves even more. So then I'm falling in love with you all over again. But if you don't want to put nothing into you, you hear me? If you don't want to put nothing into you, then I'm always going to have to either dumb myself down or just continue to be stagnant in my life because you won't grow. And I won't do that with friends. I won't do that with family members. I won't do it with a spouse. I'm not going to do that with nobody. If you don't want to grow, I can't. If you want to keep doing the same stuff you've been doing and it's always the same, I can't. And I'm okay with that. You hear me? Everybody got their own path of what they're supposed to do. Always learning together, pouring into each other and growing. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That part, T of y'all. I don't play that. I'm the type of person that will remove you from everything, even if that means deleting and blocking 90% of the people on my friends list that create a space. Listen, Mara, you ain't get to tell me God put me over here for a reason. I'm trying to tell you, I was over that other stuff. Yeah, I was over here. It's like, well, yes, I'm about to get off here. God said, don't worry, I'll do it for you. And then I just really didn't go back. You hear me? If you don't have anything to put in you, then you have nothing to impart into me. Come on, Tandra! Girl! I believe in love. I just wish I didn't mess up my marriage. Somehow it's not working, and I go over and beyond. Put God first. Just keep putting God first. And that don't mean treat your spouse crazy. That means ask God what you're supposed to say and do every day. He can change anything. He can change anything. Yep. Just ask God what you're supposed to say. Really go in your spirit and don't be groveling. Just say, God, can you teach me how to love my husband the way that he needs to be loved and teach him how to love me the way it can be done. It's just some people don't be willing to put in the work. And I was willing to put in the work, but my ex-husband thought I was about to be dealing with a 17-year-old for the rest of my life. And you older than me. Boy, please. Ain't nobody about to do that. You want to stop my fun. Nigga, you done had all the fun you need to have. You damn near in the dirt. When do you grow up? Ain't no different from the chicks that still think they 25 and you got a whole husband and you're 45, 55 years old and you can't stay out the club. Sorry. What's in there that you're looking for? Because you can party at the house with your good friends, babe. You can have a nice backyard or what you call it, basement party with a few people. It still get towed up and I ain't got to worry about catching no dick. I asked for the truth and God sent you to my FYP. Listen, Miss Ida, I love you. You hear me? You don't got to do all that. You can have good, safe fun at the house where you ain't got to be worried about why was you talking to her and why was you. I mean, it just, to me, the club creates a lot. Now, it's okay to go every once in a while, but when you married, I just, especially with how things are going now, party at the house with my husband. That's what I'm talking about. Can we turn up? You hear me? It's okay to go out, with your husband and stuff like that, but be careful because these folks out here is scandalous, honey. They are scandalous, and you just be weird. There's nothing wrong with having a good time. Just make sure that good time is not causing a lot of issues in your personal life. Been together 24 years. Come on now. And that's why I say there are amazing. I believe in marriage. That's why I waited so long to get married. I was just not getting married to be getting married. You hear me? There had to be certain things that you had. And he did. It's just he didn't want to grow. You hear me? He did not want to grow. And I just can't stay in this pot with you. If you want to be a plastic plant, I can't do nothing with that. Plastic plants don't grow, they don't evolve. 20 years later, that plastic plant is going to look the exact, hey, that 20 years later, that plastic plant, you go to your grandma's house, and if she got plastic plants, it's going to look the exact same that it did when you seen it at 5 years old. So what you need to realize and go through your house, your spiritual house, and see who's a plastic plant in your life. Y'all know that song, Plastic Plants? I like it. You hear me? Go through your life and see who is still the same since y'all was teenagers. They gonna talk about the same stuff, even if they've changed jobs, changed, moved. They created the same situation they had when you knew them before. Who is a plastic plant in your life? Listen, I don't do plastic plants. And what I mean by that is, if you ain't gonna do nothing, I gotta move around. You don't want to try nothing new. You don't want to do nothing new. Married 27 years. God told me I needed to stay and change. God turned the whole house over. I'm grateful. Listen, that part circles, Mari. Come on. Ain't nobody got time. It's been 20 years, and if I talk to you, you still talk about the same stuff. Nothing different. Everything the same. How you act with people. We is about to be dead. I'm damn near closer to 60 than I am 20, baby. And you still the same way we was when we was 15? I can't stay over here. No. Life is about changing and growing. Nothing stays the same. Not a plant, not a tree, not a car, nothing. A jacket, it don't matter. If you don't cover it and do all of these things to preserve it, even with that, it's still going to deteriorate. So, and you want to be plastic, I can't. There's nothing I can do with that. You heard me. Say it, nothing. Yeah, nothing stay the same, Sarah. Let me go make me some coffee, though, y'all. I really didn't want none. I really just came out here to check on y'all and see, make sure y'all was all right. Because, you know, I could tell today was a little rough. So I just want to check on y'all, make sure y'all was all right. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, my ex-husband was a pastor. I know, he was an assistant pastor. Believe me. I understand. Sorry about that, y'all. Oopsie. Just know I love y'all a whole lot. I really do. I'm proud of everybody's changing. Proud of y'all journaling. Proud of y'all trying to see yourselves for different people. Who did that? What happened? Wait a minute, y'all talk about me? What I do? See, you got to watch YouTube. Y'all over there. They be talking about me. They be talking about me. I got to be quick because they be, and I don't get to see it. I got to watch y'all. Can't leave after class for nothing. Good hot tomato. I can't leave out the class for nothing. I love y'all. Got it. But this is the thing, family. So I was talking to my cousin, and it really, really hit me today, y'all. It really, and I'm not gonna cry. It really, but I was when I was on the phone with her. Look, when I went to that gas station, I'm telling y'all, and I know I talked about it, and we do love you, and it will be recorded on YouTube in my CERCA voice. Hilarious. It is recorded that I love y'all. You love me. I love you. We are, I don't know the rest of the song. But listen, all one of my friends want to talk about is, oh, I ain't did that in 4 years. Girl, get off my phone. That part. Listen here. That part. Listen. And you already know I'm going through it over here. I need to talk to some people that's going through it. That's who I want to talk to. You hear me? Is you is sleeping in the bed with your blow dryer too? Cause okay, I could come over to your house. Yeah. So with that, what was I going to say? Okay, so I was on the phone with my cousin, and she was the one that was on the phone with me when I was at the gas station when the lady said she already knew about the thank you list, right? Okay. Hey. And it was crazy because it really hit me today how monumental that is. And I know I thought about it and I told you about it. I was all excited, but God really showed me something today. Like, this lady don't even know she talking to the person that started the thank you list. I go to tell her about the thank you list. She said, oh, I think it's something that's going around on Facebook or TikTok or something like that. And she starts to tell me about our thank you list. She said, my aunt and my mom, my aunt and my daughter told me about it, y'all. I looked in the phone at my cousin like, what the hell? And when I was talking to her today, I said, for me to be in a situation that I was broken. My cousin, she did this mirror. She was talking about how, broken, but I'm fixed. And she rearranged the broken mirror and all this stuff. And I was telling her, when I did the thank you list, y'all, I was broken. I was broken. But to know, to go in a random gas station, okay? And for me to start telling them, because she was talking about scratch offs, and she was like, oh, I thought you said you won $100,000. I said, no, that ain't what I said, but we both need one, right? And so, I start to tell her, but there is something that you can do to where God will answer your prayers and this and that, your finances, blah, blah, blah. I said, it's called a thank you list. She started shaking her head. She was like, oh, yeah, I already know about it. I said, the thank you list? She said, yeah, it's going around on Facebook or TikTok, and you just write down. And y'all, when I say my mom was blown, because God does not let me really feel the full impact of what's been happening here. But I had talked to Auntie Sandra. I have an Aunt Sandra and an Aunt Sandra. I was talking to Auntie the other day, and she was like, it's just like when we be walking through the store and your voice is distinctive. And I don't even know if she knew I was paying attention when he said this, but it made my head go back. She couldn't see my face. She said, people going through the store, and she said, people say, oh, that's that lady CERCA. She said, your voice is so distinctive. People even know your voice if we got you on speakerphone on our phone when we're going through the store. And I'm like, what? People will say, oh, that's that lady. But I know once or twice it's happened before, but it's mind blowing to me. Even when what's her name, Miss Ulima was in the She was at the what's the name going to work hard. He's getting her food or coffee or whatever early in the morning, and she kept thinking that her speakers was echoing. She was like, "Let me turn this down." Come to find out, the person either behind her or in front of her was in class too. She thought herself was echoing. It wasn't. It was the car behind her or in front of her that was in class too. Somebody she don't even know. You hear me? So God is showing me something, y'all, and I want to impart this to y'all too. It don't matter what it look like right now. Right after the trip. You remember, Naisha, we had just got back from Tennessee. Sure did. That's exactly when it happened. We had just got back from Tennessee, and she was in class. That's when we were still doing Zooms. I think was we still doing Zooms? I think we were still doing Zooms. You hear me? You said I didn't bring Hardee's. Yeah. You hear me? And didn't even know it, Angel. You hear me? And it's crazy because, can I be honest? I definitely share what I learned. But this is my safe space. I don't want to tell my people how to find you. I'm ashamed. Hilarious. You're not the only one. Listen, do you remember me telling you that when I meet people in person, they bring people to meet me, but then they be mad when I be spending the time with the people? And they don't feel like I should hang out without any of them, without all of them, but they'll hang out without me. Right? This is not new. I get you. You said this is my school. I don't want my family over here. That's my circle, right? That part. Yeah, and this is why I told you I don't be bringing people to where I be, because then they just feel like they can come over here whenever they want to, stay as long as they want to, the whole nine. So I just don't. What? Ma'am, I had an offer to buy a truck full of books for $100. Oh, yeah. You said we don't share. What's so powerful about this is that you share with us the word, but also combine it with your real life experience and testimonies, which shows us a continuous basis of God's power, love, and faithfulness. Mari, I love you. I love it when you go all churchy on us, Mari. You can tell you a church baby. Church baby, church baby, church baby, church baby. No, let me quit messing with you. And it hits us so hard, and that's how the disciples of God and his church is supposed to be. I love you. You can tell the church baby, you know, honey. I love it. I receive it. I receive it. Hallelujah. I receive. Now, let me quit playing. I receive that though, for real. And that's true. Where is my hip fan? Right here. That's the truth. Listen. Too tickle. Yep, it made me happy. Listen. This is the thing. Laugh out loud. Nathan made a YouTube account, and I tell him to not comment because sometimes he can be wild, and I don't want him to accidentally offend you. Oh, well, if I know it's Nathan, you gotta tell me his thing, and I need to know when he's on here. Tell me when he's on here so that I know. Nephew, if you in here, you have to announce your presence, because Auntie be talking about stuff that might be too grown for you. You got to tell me when you in here. Listen, not he done made him an account. He said, listen, I don't need to look for my mom's account. I don't want to be next to her. I want to watch it for myself. Ugly Duckling is his name, and I don't even know until later. Okay. Okay. Listen, thank you. This is the thing, right, family? I don't be trying to get me in trouble with the Lord. You can't offend the little ones, honey. Y'all not little. It's the little ones that I have to worry about offending. Y'all not a little one. Y'all is big ones, so I can be offensive to y'all. Yep, but my little ones, I don't want to offend them. So There's that. Oh, yes. Yeah, y'all old enough. Bust your head to the white meat. Moving on. My niece saw you upset and she didn't like that. Yeah. That's why y'all can't let them see everything. Well, y'all know when I'm about to go off, take them out the room. My waist and stomach is trying to be little. Listen here. Listen. I'm having a hot flash as we speak and got 18 fans in here, but I get cold and then hot and then cold and then hot. Listen. This is the thing though, right? Understand, family. I really am proud of y'all. I am. And I don't know if I tell y'all that enough. The growth. Y'all got to remember, the same way y'all been learning me, I've been learning y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's a real thing that we have grown together. Even though some of us have never met, it's a real thing. We have actually grown together. We did hear what used to happen in Jesus' days. Oh, okay. 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 You hear me? Do y'all realize that it was Scythians and Parthians and all these different people together that came from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, all different religious beliefs, and we got together and we learned how to coexist to the point where we have now become closer, like the Bible says. You become closer to your family sometimes. To your church people or your organization or whatever it is, you spend more time with them than you do your regular family. Not that you want that to be a thing, but it just happens. We've learned to grow together, cry together, be angry together, but calm ourselves down. We've learned a lot. Blood don't make you family. What you done said. Feel more comfortable with opening up. Oh. Now y'all ain't scared to tell a person how you feel, is you? Maybe you was timid before. You ain't timid now, is you? I said get the hell off my nerves. I said get the hell off my nerves. I'm saying as nice as I can. Sometimes the people you spend more time with is your family, and is. That definitely helps. Yes. You said never was. Uh-oh. All right. Miss Ida. I'm just saying, you know how to say it in a nicer way. I feel more comfortable here than I do with my family. They think I'm crazy at this point. Man, listen. Well, y'all done learned a nicer way to say it, damn it. That's what I'm saying. You learned a nicer way. You done learned a nicer way. That's all. You learned a nicer way. But this is the thing. Like Mari said, this is not about church. Right? And that's why when everybody used to try to make me pray, like, oh, our Father, in God's name. I said, I'm not doing none of that. I pray for everybody in the morning when I get up. If God leads me to pray in the middle of a class, I will. But this is school. Just like you don't break out in prayer and do that when you go to your meeting at work every morning. Do you say, oh, we need to start this meeting with prayer? No, you don't. Now, you might pray silently to yourself, but you can't. People, remember they were trying to make me make this. I said, this ain't church, it's school. And if you can't understand that, a group of people sharing a common goal is family. That's what my professor said. Okay, Nadine, so I guess we family then. And yes. Because we do got a common goal. We are trying to get ourselves right and make sure that when God cracked that sky, baby, we really ready. Not the fake kind, but the real kind. And we have cried some ugly tears realizing our ugly truths about ourselves. You said blood is relative, family is mutual love. Come on now. Come on. Tired of sugarcoating. Sometimes the truth hurts, not on purpose, but for some. That's the only way they'll get it. Yep. And in order to get infection out, sometimes you got to lance it. Sometimes you got to cut it open to get the infection out. In real life, you got to sometimes you got to cut to get to the infection. I keep me a scalpel on me. You said you got some infection in your ear. Come here. You got some bitterness in your heart. Come here. You said you got some hatred in your heart. Come here. Keeps me one on me. I'll lance it open for you. In the spirit, not in the flesh. Not in the flesh, I can't do it. I'll pass out if I have to lens any type of skin in the flesh. But in the spirit, oh yeah, my lens real sharp. Don't even worry, baby. My surgical tools is on point, baby, in the spirit. Now the flesh, you might want to get somebody else. Don't ask me to do no surgery, or you, baby, we both gonna be on the table. That part. Listen, I prayed for the truth and was led to your TikTok 2 years ago. That makes me excited, Tendra. Do you feel like you found it? Cut and scoop the doop the doop. You know what, Barry? He said cut and scoop the doop the doop. Cut and scoop the doop the doop. And we gonna get all of that up out of there. Don't even worry about it. Literally, that's why I love it here. We don't just need to pray. We need to genuinely talk to him daily. Yes. And can I ask y'all a question? In all honesty, get y'all cousin. He always got something going on. That's why I love it here. Look here though. When you decided to address the ugliness in you, you started to see the beauty in the world again. When you decided to address the ugliness that was on the darkness that was on the inside of you, that's when you got to feel the sun. That's when the flowers became more beautiful, and you really did wake up looking forward to another day. You hear me? It's a real thing. But you had to address the ugliness in you in order to see the beauty in the world. And that's a real thing. People always want to beautify the ugliness. No, don't do that. Get the ugliness and the infection out and the old history and all of that. Like they say, beautiful mess. I see it all day online. Beautiful mess. They be a beautiful damn mess. You heard me? I don't want to be a beautiful mess. I just want to be beautiful inside and out. No matter what this outside look like, I want my inside to be nice. When people, my aura, I want them to feel comfortable, not too comfortable where they get disrespectful. But I don't want to give a standoff, whatever. And I want people, because how can you draw people to Christ if you're not approachable? I'm gonna say that again. For the church people in the back that's hiding in here, how you gonna draw anybody to the Lord and you're not approachable? You think I'm gonna ask you about God? I'm not. Don't worry about it. Just ask God to listen, Penny. Sometimes you just have to start. So you start going to the food banks and writing down a list. Sometimes you have to make them think it's their idea. Make him think it's his idea, then he'll do it. You hear that? You heard that? You hear it? Hmm. You hear me? You just start going, babe, can you help me put all this stuff up? And he'll start to see it. I want people to see the God in me, not me. Now random people walk up to me and say, you have a glow about you. You said they could see the glow of God on you now. So there was a darkness, a light that you thought was light that was really darkness, but now your light is really not darkness but light, like the Bible said. Because whatever on the inside of a person is going to show in the countenance of their face. So if you mean, evil, and hateful, we going to see it in your face. If you jealous, we going to see it in your face. If you envious, we going to see it in your face. Ooh. So when you really, 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 really change, I think we got a DDF in here. I don't know for sure, but I'll let y'all know in a few minutes. And if you don't know what a DDFF is, that is a drop dead Fred friend. If you've ever seen Drop Dead Fred, you'll understand what I mean in just a few moments. Yeah. And if you've ever seen Drop Dead Fred, you know how they was just jumping all over the place, acting all crazy, like the Mega Beast. We got one in here, I think. I'm gonna just see it here in a minute. I'm gonna see it. They can see it all over your face. It's written all over your face. What? You don't have to say a word. We got, you know what I'm saying? What's that going on? The Rude Boys was telling us something, wasn't it? It's written all over your face. You ain't got to say a word. Dorian, why? Listen, you ain't got to say a word. It's written all over your face, baby. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. See, this why me and Mari and stuff. You just hear the music in your head. And I used to be like, my kids, I don't know why they do that. Now I know why they do that. Because I do it. Listen. Listen, Penny, we have a good time over here. It's a lot of people that want to stay mad all the time because that gets them attention or whatever. We don't want that attention. We don't want that attention. We want to be a light in a dark world. Who feels like you're a light? Well, you just told us you're a light in a dark world now because people come up to you and tell you you have a glow, which means your light is shining, young lady. But do you hear that part, Kalia? Listen, the crazy thing is this though. When you start to get the darkness out, your light ain't snuffed out no more. So your joy and your happiness and a smile. Remember, I told you some people don't get nobody to smile at them. Not one day. People walk past them and don't smile, and they mean mug them. You be the person to give a person a smile. The more joy you give to others, the more joy you get back. Period. It might not be from that person. Excuse me. But you will get it back, multiplied. You smile at them, you can four people that smile at you and say, "Oh, you look so nice. I like your outfit." Something to make you smile. Listen, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. So with that, okay, all you have to do is realize I got in more trouble for laughing because it's funny to me. I'm gonna laugh. That's why I love my husband. He keeps me laughing. That part, Keish. Got to laugh. I want to laugh till I'm about to pee on myself. You hear me? And do. Mm-hmm. And do. Nora means like, okay. Pretty cool. That is so true. Whatever you put out will come back to you multiplied. So I don't understand why people are always putting out nasty comments, mean things, making people sad because you just tripled or doubled, hit a triple double on that for yourself. If the rounder hit a triple, you hear me? You just at the rounder hit a triple double. You didn't even know it. And not a good kind. If that is even a thing. You just doubled or tripled that to you. You hear me? And then wondering why they life going bad. Listen. You said the clean colon crew. And yes, it makes my sides feel so good to laugh. That makes me excited. And you burn calories when you laugh. As a matter of fact, who knew that you burn calories when you laugh? Even though it don't seem like I'm burning any. But if y'all be laughing real, real hard, you burning plenty of calories while you laughing. Did y'all know that? They asked me to work at work. How come I make everybody laugh when I'm going through so much? It be real. Yeah. You actually burn calories, clean your spleen, and will. hmm It's not a game. It's not a game. Yes, this is the thing, family. God has a sense of humor. God gets angry, he gets happy, he smiles. We are made in his image. So if we have all of these emotions, where do y'all think they came from? You can hurt God's feelings. You can make him feel like you're using him. You can make him feel like you only talk to him when you want something. All of these things are real, family. Exactly. And so what happens is he will allow people to treat you the way you are treating him so that you understand how you treat him, even though he's good to you, whether you deserve it or not. Because there's been plenty of things you told me. If you give me this, I won't do this no more. We all do it. If you do this for me, I promise I won't go back, and you go back. Or you do something, not, and that's not saying you a bad person. It's just you didn't have somebody come and tell you they was gonna do something and they never do it, and they come back. You like, no, you ain't asking me for something else, and you didn't even. I can, yeah, a down day and promise you I put on what you said. Put you on, and I completely forget about what I was upset about. Well, that made me happy. Come on in, then. Come on in. Right? So you only want to give what you want to receive. And I tell y'all, people be like, you be giving away too much stuff. I wouldn't be giving away nothing. If I was you, I wouldn't do this. And if I was you, I wouldn't do that. And that's why you always talking about don't nobody never give you nothing. I now know why. It's all the people that say they ain't giving nobody nothing that don't nobody ever give nothing to. And then they be mad when you the giver. And you constantly got somebody saying, oh, don't worry about it, or oh, here you go, or oh, I got this for you. Somebody always doing something for you because I'm always doing something for somebody crazy. And that is your cue to say, I wouldn't be doing that. I know. You also the person that say, don't nobody buy you nothing or send you nothing or do nothing nice for you too. So the Bible let you know that, I mean, you reap what you sow. You selfish. And so then all you got is yourself in real life. Since I've been here, I've learned the real meaning of praying without ceasing. Come on. Yeah. Listen. Sow your seeds before it's too late. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. It blows me that people that ruin other people's day expect to be happy. You've lost your marbles, honey. Let me help you pick them up. I'm so happy I'm a giver. We went out to eat and got free food and drinks. Oh! You said what, Riz? You said y'all didn't have to pay for y'all food. Come on in. Come on in, baby girl. Have on. Go on and have a seat right here. You said what? And people be upset that you get meals comped and extra days and extra special things. I'm trying to tell you. But they don't want to do nothing for nobody. Well, then why should God bless you if you ain't going to bless nobody else? Crazy. You put yourself first, but you want God to. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. And I'm telling y'all, this is a lesson that I have had to teach for a very long time to a lot of people. I like doing acts of service. I don't like people knowing I do it. I get it. It's a real thing. However you do it. Okay? However you do it, as long as you a giver. You see what I'm saying? Period. A cheerful giver at that. It's a real thing. Yes. Yes, I get talked about, but I'm blessed, so I don't care. I'm trying to tell you, they be mad. They be upset. I wouldn't be giving nobody nothing. And that's why you don't receive nothing, too. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm going to give everywhere I go. Right, I walked in and ordered my breakfast, and he got it bagged and told me to have a wonderful day. Come on. I told, to those of you that might not have used to get free food, I told you. Free food, bills be low, they comp you on your stuff, baby. I like this life. I don't want to go back to the other one where I gotta try to scheme to get it and lie and all of that. Well, I didn't really ever have that in me to do it. The guy, he wouldn't let me do a lot of that. I don't know why, but he wouldn't, and maybe integrity. But you know what I'm saying? Try to get the hookup, go on and say this and say that. He didn't let me. He didn't let me. You hear me? So most times I've always had to take the hard road. Always. The hard, and I'd be like, I understand. He was building integrity. Good night, mama. Good night. We love you. I gave the man standing on the freeway some money, and my nephew got so upset I laughed at him. It's a real thing. They be crazy, don't they? But I always wishing and asking God for the biggest stuff. You are nuts. When you put yourself first, why should God put you first? You already did it. But you can't bless better than God. You cannot bless yourself better than God can bless you. He brings you things you didn't even know existed. You heard me? You already put yourself first. So God can't do it because you did it. So let me go on and move it out the way. Because God can bless me. I got to work and toil and do all of this. He can just send it to me. You hear me? And will. Long as I put somebody else's needs and stuff before my own, he always going to take care of me. So it's a win-win. No matter if I'm in a car, wherever I'm at, he going to take care of me. I did something for a young family, and God turned around and got me and my mom hair done. Come on. Listen, I don't want to go back to the other life. Who want to go back to the other life? Tell me. I think people have a lot to say when you give to someone because they want it. Yeah. Them tips and weekly results of money being made has increased. Just got 3 tips back to back and been given right back and paying tithes. Come. You cannot be God given. I be trying to tell y'all. And the stingy people, they never get it. They never get it. And I'll be like, yeah, you're going to be mad for a long time. It used to happen. I told y'all I used to have to sneak and take my husband's tithes and pay him. He didn't even know why he was getting raises for like 6 months. He had no idea what I was doing because I didn't tell him because I was like, look, I don't know how your life is, but this ain't my life. This whole what then came into my life is not my life, sir. This ain't my life. And so he'll do it for a minute, and then when God bless him and his money start getting up and good, then I ain't giving this, and I don't want to do it. And okay. And then guess what? He be on work furlough for about 3 weeks. I said, ooh. God giveth and he can take it away. If someone comment on me giving, I will straight up ask them, you wanted it, didn't you? Oh, you know what? Get over here so I can pinch under your arm. Get over here so I can pinch under your arm. Oh, and I already know you roll your eyes when you say it. Get over here so I can pinch your arm, Riz. She said, you just mad because I didn't give it to you and you wanted it, didn't you? I can see your tail saying that too. Get over here. Come sit down. Corner. You going to the corner. I said, well, my eyes real big too. I already know. That's why I said I can see your eyes. You wanted it, didn't you? I already know. Locks swinging, shoulders moving, just like a little wiggle worm. I already know what's going on over there. I already know. I already know what I can. Oh God, Jesus, this family we have here. I'm trying to wrangle them in. But you know what? I know what to do. Hey, Dad. No, yeah, we were just talking about how good you are and how you bless us. But some of your kids are, I'm trying to wrangle them in. It's been 2 years. What do you expect me to do? Excuse me. No, they're wild. You sent me to the wilderness. I'm out here, and it's going to take a little bit longer than 2 years. I mean, I'm not you. Some of them are out of control. Yeah, they won't control their eyes. Yeah, get it done. All right. I think I'm up for the assignment. It's just, I didn't think it was going to be this long. I thought this was going to be a 3 to 6 month assignment. Who knew it's going to be 2 years and 4 months? And we're still going. Yeah, they're still, they're wrangled, but there's an occasional one that jumps the fence. I don't know. Are you sure these are the ones? You said they're going to be mighty soldiers and lead a lot of people to you. I don't know about that. Or did you? Did you have me in the wrong room or? You said you can see it in them, huh? right. I, I don't know if I can see it, but he said I will. I'll grow to love him. Get down, Mari! I don't know about that. Naisha, stop pulling her hair. Oh God. Okay, well I gotta go, Dad, because the people that you said are gonna be mighty soldiers, they're wrestling or something. So I'll let you go. Now I'll call you back. All right. Have a good eternity. Like what? Listen. Listen here. These is the mighty warriors. They're hellions. Are you sure I can whip them into shape? You said I only got 2 years. Oh God. Okay. Listen, you said I don't want to. I'm gonna climb higher like my Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Listen here. Oh God. Listen, he said y'all got some potential, so I guess I'll stay over here and teach y'all. Fairy side by the side. And then I don't even lean on me when you're not strong. And I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Listen, because God, you didn't send me to the very side. What am I do over here? There's all kinds of people in here. Let me. You're still sinning, don't you? You're still sinning, ain't you? What y'all think on it, y'all? Listen, oh God dang it. Look, you didn't sent me to the. You said the way I am in here hollering. Listen. You said hands queen to super glue. Yeah, I bet. Listen. Oh man, but I did it. And now y'all love me. Look at it. Y'all thought I was old mean Mrs. Clark, and now y'all don't want me to go nowhere. We love Mrs. Clark. She fight for us. She love us. Some of us ain't got no aunties and uncles and daddies and mamas to care about us, but she do. Listen here. I'm going to leave y'all alone. Oh, listen, the chuckle, I am chuckling. Listen. Oh, look. Auntie, hey, they ain't here cutting up. Ooh, Jesus. Listen. Daniel, you is not good. You be cutting up too. You the one that start giving out all the goods to the people. You the one I might have to sit down and you one of them boys that was in the bathroom. You and Tom and a few others. Y'all the ones that's in the bathroom with them singing and stuff. You said you got my stomach hurt. Listen here. What you doing out of class, Sam's? What you doing in here? Listen, beatboxing on the desk. I'm trying to tell you, they didn't send me to the worst college in the whole Western Northern Hemisphere and expecting me to whip these niggas into shape. Ooh, very sad. Listen here. Oh man. But I'm proud of y'all. Y'all did good. We didn't came a long way. We didn't clean the school up and stuff. Ain't no graffiti on there. It's safe. We got all the bad people out of here that was gonna run y'all off. Listen, make a copy of all passes and passes them out right. Listen. Listen, we outside. It is. You hear me? It's crazy. To be honest with y'all, this has been one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done in my life. And I don't mean from the gifts. And I'm grateful for the gifts. But to see y'all actually growing and to see y'all maturing in y'all spiritual walk, no matter how old, no matter how young, no matter what religion you came from, no matter what background you had, you all have grown leaps and bounds dealing with your trauma, facing it head on, and asking God to show you how to use it to help others. Y'all have grown so much over here. The fact that you all were open enough to talk about your trauma and to share your stories with other testimonies You've been able to not only heal yourself, but heal others. And that is why I say I feel like we have one of the most beautiful things on the, and not just TikTok, on the internet, period. We really do care about the other people that be here. And some lemon heads and some fruit gushers, and you got a deal. Hilarious. This nigga's over here hustling candy. I knew it. I told you. And y'all be saying I be on him. He is hustling candy bags. He just climbed down off the wall talking about he's Spider-Man. So what, you dropping them down on your web on people's desk? Like, send my money back up in the bag. Mario here like, send my money back up, fool. Give me my, where my $2 at? He got niggas in the web in the bathroom. Chicks stuck to their lockers. See, she didn't pay me my money. I left one hand out so they can dig in their pocket and get me my money, and then I'll let them break the web. Come get your cousin. Come and get him. I'm going through the school cutting people out of webs and stuff. Get him. He got niggas hemmed up in their lockers. He got chicks spinning around like this because she didn't bring him his money for the candy and stuff. Mari, you cannot keep putting people in your webs. Stop it. Listen. She didn't bring me my money. She thought she was gonna get by, but I went on. He's standing on business. And Mari said, it is. Lizzie said, 100. Believe it. They don't pay me enough for this job. Listen, I'm just playing. I love y'all. Before I forget, pantry report: catfish fillets, tilapia, lemon herb chicken, rice, oatmeal, cold cereal, lots of canned salmon, canned soup, canned diced tomatoes, diced. But you came up, Auntie, because everybody else that went today only got 3 things. So you came up because everybody else talking about they was going to the pantries, Auntie, got 2 or 3 things. Or if they normally get a lot of boxes, it was only 2. You hear me? Auntie doing edges in the restroom. I got combs at the lockers. Come on and do. Listen, Rika, I done told you gotta wait until after lunch if y'all gonna be sneaking and doing hair, because everybody need to be in homeroom. Hair after lunch. Listen, hair after lunch. Hair after lunch, because y'all get in there and y'all get to talking and y'all forget to go to gym. Hair after lunch. Listen, you said move in the assistant's chair. You said you thought it was a hot comb. Listen. I just want to say this, right, y'all? In all honesty, I'm grateful that we've grown together. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate you. Steals write-ups and replaces them with coloring book sheets. Patty, if we had a real school, it would be hilarious. If we had an actual building, could y'all imagine all of us together? Nothing would get done. Nothing would get done. Listen, nothing. May I be excused? Yes, you may. Listen, hey. So listen, hear me. I'm grateful for what we do here. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much. But I am happy. And I think those of you that were in class earlier today, and now that you all have been here for a while, y'all get to see other people have the same experience that you had when you came 2 years ago, right? The light bulb coming on. I ain't dealing with this anymore today. I'm being good. Hilarious stuff will get done. But we'd have lots of fun and exciting stuff going on. Definitely, Auntie. I really used to get my hair braided in class. Yes. I just finished watching the rewatch from earlier. It was a good class. Thank you, Pumpkin. I appreciate it. And did you probably couldn't really see, but how y'all feel about seeing people have that same experience that you all had When they be like, oh my God, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Where did you get this information? How did you know this? Now y'all starting to see, and I'm sure y'all experienced it too. Oh, give her a kiss for me. You hear me? To see people get that same hunger that you had 2 years ago when you found out about the Giants or however you got over here. It is beautiful, Chanel. It is. It's a beautiful thing. It's a warm and fuzzy feeling. It is, because you know what's about to happen to them. You know how God about to be giving them confirmation. You already know that it is a beautiful thing to watch people. That veil is it's magical in a non-Disney way. That part, it was you, and it was something I was gonna say. I'll probably remember it in the morning. Yeah, my Chi-Town people need to be hitting the pantries. Yes, Auntie said if you in Chicago, y'all need to go to the pantries because they gave her a whole bunch of stuff. Nice. Your work has helped me in my hardest time, Circa. Oh, I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. No, I give all glory to God though, y'all. That's the thing. I told y'all, I said, listen, this gonna be one of the hardest things you ever had to do, but it'll be so worth it if you stick to it. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but you will never want to go back. You hear me? To that other life that you had prior to this. And it ain't because I'm hollering in your face. It's because this you had to do the work. You had to do the work. Y'all did all the work. I didn't have to do anything. You had to change. You had to look at the word. You said so worth it, so painful, but so worth it. I'm trying to tell you, yes, I'm a much better person. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Listen. It is what I said, this is gonna be hard. You can't look at everybody else right now. You gotta look at yourself. I wasn't in class earlier, but this class has changed my life so much. Thankful for all the information. You welcome, pumpkin. And this is the thing. You said you can't go back. Man, after your eyes is open and can't, after you see everything that we see, and now y'all see why when people used to be arguing with me, I said that's because you don't know. And that's not putting them down. I'm just letting them know. You only feel like that because you still can't see. But let me open your eyes. Let me help you see something. And I guarantee you, you will not feel the way you feel right now. Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. Once God has been so good to you when you know you don't deserve it, and he still do things for you, and you know, you said, I will never go back. That part, who to the sadness? For what? I can't go back and I don't want to. Me either. That's why certain things would be easy for me to say no. Cause I don't wanna go back to that. I don't wanna go back to being confused and not feeling like I'm getting the answers and crying and begging God to answer, not knowing he already answered. He said no, or he said go over here. But because that ain't what I wanted to hear, I'm mad at him and discouraging people from listening to him and all kind of stuff. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Miss Steph. You said you are a teacher who teaches us to teach others. We are blessed to have y'all. I'm blessed to have y'all. Listen, it makes me excited more than y'all know to know that because I know the people around y'all are growing because you cannot stay around a person that is growing and not grow. It'll make you sick. Let no man put his hand to the plow and turn back. That part, Tone, in real life. You know what I'm saying? And just even if y'all go, I pray that if any of our WOU folks are here, they are not in the area of Shy that doesn't have power. If they are, I know they're prepared. I can't go back to the love that God has given me. Yeah. Showed you your worth. Can't take the fake love, that part. So Auntie said it's some power out in Chicago. And so she's hoping that if any of our Chi-Town people are in that area, that you got your bulbs and stuff. I don't know where mine is right now. I dropped it somewhere. It's so crazy. I was just talking to one of my girlfriends today about power outages and asking her if she had her stuff. Yep, I'm about to get off here too. Good night. So hopefully y'all getting y'all stuff together. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I might get on early. I might not. I don't know. It depends on how I sleep this evening. I've learned more in the 2 to 3 years of being here in class than in my whole life going to church. Man, y'all be making me want to cry every time y'all say that. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I did too. Not here, but in a time when I got out of church and I was actually able to study leaps and bounds. leaps and bounds. You hear me? So with that, I feel all of what you're saying. Did you see Putin said it was not the Ukraine that fired on them? They know it, and they know who it was. The United States. He didn't change it now. He's when I watched it, he said he know who was responsible. The United States. He didn't change it from the United States now. Who he say fired on him? ISIS. Easy way to get people off guard. Is they lying again? Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. That part. Cause if you don't think it's like, man, we cool. Don't worry about it. Knowing you plan to sneak them. That's all I heard when you said that is, oh, we cool. Don't worry about it. It wasn't you. I thought it was you, but really, you plan on sneaking them when the teacher can't see. Like that's what it's giving for me. It's the seriously face, Auntie. See, I gotta quit thinking like a nigga. That's the problem. You hear me? That's the problem. Cause immediately my mind went to, who you think you fooling? You done said all of this about what you gonna do, and all of a sudden ISIS just come out the woodwork. When has he said anything about ISIS before now? That's why I know we both thinking like niggas, Auntie, because I'm trying to Mr. Craig. Right, and stop calling their name all the time. We tired of hearing it. I'm just saying, like, when has he talked about ISIS? It's so easy for them to blame everything on ISIS, which is so crazy. Y'all think it's ISIS? I mean, we don't know, but that's what y'all think. Who? Raise your hand if you think it's ISIS. Let me see. Or do that seem like sneak attack language to you? They would have said they did it by now. And he said they was American missiles. Didn't they say he know they was American missiles? He said we confirmed they was American missiles, right? Or no? So y'all confirmed that they. So how ISIS end up with our American missiles then? I'll be right back because I'm trying to figure out how ISIS ended up. He calling for a meeting with us to let us know how he about to set it up. Are y'all talking about from 20? Are y'all talking about from 2001? Y'all trying to tell me out of all the stuff ICE has been doing in 2022? Y'all hear my stomach? Who remembers that article I showed y'all from 20? Uh, where is it? I don't even know which freaking device it's on. Hold on. This is crazy because now the picture I just showed y'all the other day is not in here. Really, girl? That's crazy because I literally just screenshotted and I showed y'all the thing off my phone. And why is it not in here now? That's crazy. Hold on. Well, anyway, I showed y'all because it said something about Obama and the missile sales. And now it's not in here nowhere. I literally just showed this to y'all the other day. Anyway, Obama was selling a whole bunch of them to him in 2022. I don't know why I can't find them just right now. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I just showed it to y'all. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. It could be whatever, but I don't know about that. That sounds sketchy to me. And the reason I feel like it sounds sketchy is because they already don't want the American people to be all frantic. They don't. I don't know. This don't sound like what we just watched in the Hitler documentaries. Hmm. Remember when he did like the fake out thing and then came back and did, you know what I'm saying? He fell back for a minute. No. I mean, I could be wrong, but pretty cool. Am I tripping? If you waiting on it, that ain't an attack. So I gotta make you think it's cool. So you just going back to your business and then hit you when you not thinking I'm really still burning up about it. Mm. Mm. I don't know if I believe that. And I'm not God, I don't know. But I don't know if I believe that. Not with all that just wouldn't happen with all of this. I don't know if I believe that. He said he thinks it's ISIS, but he was for sure it was America just 2 days ago. Something ain't right. Because why would you have your mans get up there and say all of that? Talking about they confirmed that they was American and this and that and blah, blah, blah. That don't make no sense. He seems like too calculated of a man for me to be before he put people up and know that this is about to go worldwide. I don't know. You said Black Swan, or what's that movie I told you? Olympus is falling. That's what's given. Is it Olympus is falling? What is it? It's Olympus is falling, right? You said we have troops everywhere and they're struggling. Mm. I love y'all. It's kind of crazy. You work for a military bank? It's a real thing out here. Everybody is struggling, and this is why I was telling y'all, please hurry up and get y'all stuff, because it's only about to get worse. It's only about to get worse, family. It could also be a setup to make it look like the U.S. did it. It could be. I don't know. But we about to find out, ain't we? Yeah, it could be, Nikki. I just don't think so. I think that because we have access to a lot of information and people are sharing information, that they're not used to that. Because just think, before the internet, they used to just be able to get this stuff out. And we had to believe whatever they told us. But now that we can connect with other people in other countries and they're actually telling what's going on, I think it's something else. I think they have to be very careful about what they do and how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because people, and even in Russia and different people, they like, nah, we ain't just laying, taking nothing, laying down. So you looked up the price for gas masks. They didn't went up. They was only like $26. You can get some for $26. You can get gas masks for under like 39 for sure, right? Amazon. How much is the gas mask now, y'all? They didn't went up again? You got 1 pound of chicken for $23. Where do you live? Are you freaking serious? £1 of chicken for $23? That is wild. Wow. Are you talking about the dehydrated chicken? Are you talking about dehydrated chicken? Chicken in a can. Okay. You said you ordering yours as soon as you go on lunch. Please do. I found a farm, all grass fed meats, and got a market on the farm. Wow, come on, Tom. That part. And where you live? You live in the country? Y'all hear my stomach? It's just moving around. Digesting my food out loud and stuff. Where? Like what state? South Carolina. Okay. Ain't Daniel and Naisha? Yeah, ain't y'all in South Carolina too? Tone, you know them? Have you met Daniel and Naisha? Y'all met him already? Really? What part of South Carolina, Tom? Oosh. Oh. Thank you for this. I'm hoping to be in South Carolina in August. Okay. The farm is in Sumter. No, I'm talking about where you at. Like they trying to see where you at. You in South Carolina too, Penny? Look at that. We got Penny in South Carolina and Tony is too. He's in Manning, y'all. He in Manning. Hey, you in South Carolina too, Miss Dixon? It's a lot of y'all in South Carolina. You going to Myrtle Beach? Okay, auntie. Oh, you're going to go down. Greer. Okay. Well, just know y'all got some people from WOIU that's around. And you in Darling. Okay. You don't know where that is. Okay. Well, just know we got some family members close to y'all. Yeah, you got Daniel and Naisha and some other folks. So yeah, I'm about to go. It's hot. You're in Greer all the time? Uh-oh. She in Greer all the time. Naisha is. Look it. I like it when y'all connect. It makes me excited. Really, really excited. He's close to the military base. Look at Penny, you knowing exactly where it is. Who's in Greer? Penny, you in Greer, right? Who's in Greer? Whoever's in Greer, Naisha want to know. Come over here, girl, so you can see. It's Penny. She about to come over here. Come over here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all do that. Ooh, it's hot. Give me 1 second. That way y'all can. Some that's crazy. I love it though. All right, I'm about to get off. My schedule been so off. I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, so I didn't wake up till like 8. So I guess I'm going. I might color today. I just found the kickstand. Thank you, Tim. I can have this blowing directly at me sitting right here on the desk. Yeah, Odessa, Texas. You know, I told y'all to at least get in contact with the others that are in our community. Hopefully, so that way, I mean, you say your family ain't listening. You might have to end if we have to end up leaving our house. You might already have a community and know, okay, they got tents, I got tents. You ain't got to tell people what you got, but I mean, if you've been here for a while and you already been prepping, it's a good deal to at least have some people in your area that believe what you said. We have a group and do that part. That part. That's what I'm talking about. Because I really have been thinking about us all trying to travel, but if they're going to restrict travel, then what we need to be doing is getting groups together that are close within an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours away, just in case we can travel in the state. It makes more sense to get to know the other WOIUers where you are, to where somebody might know of some space or somebody, because we might not be able to leave the state. That's a that's a real thing. So that I was thinking and I was racking my brain. I'm like, God, what if they don't let it don't, because remember we was gonna put in and try to get a space, but what if they don't let people leave, or what if the roads are down? It's not fair. So that's why I started saying, maybe if y'all get together with the people that are closest to you, you never know. Find out what everybody's strengths is. Find out, what everybody's weaknesses are, and then you go from there as far as building. Yeah, yeah. That's why I got a boat if the bridges are out. Exactly. So that's why I'm saying, like, get a Discord. I already don't be remember. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. It's just I don't already be remembering. I don't even never. Oh my God, that's a spider. A little baby one, but that's a whole spider. Ooh, that you done built. See, I got the spray in here. It was a whole little spider building a little web from one of my lights to the other one. Dad. I do not like bugs, honey. I can see a little bitty run. He in his paper smushed up. He ain't going nowhere. I do not like bugs. This is the only reason I need me a husband here so he could kill all the bugs. It don't be no bugs, but for the spiders and stuff that do be here, I don't want to kill them. Listen, babe, get this bug. It's a spider. Can you get it, please? Shoot, if it's big enough, girl, I have to move quickly. And I got a lot of stuff in here, too, so. Oh, Jesus. Girl, I got some. And they be coming to spray. I don't know what's going on. It's just spider season. It is, but I'll be happy when it go away. And I got all this dang wood and stuff in here. Yeah, it'll make me start to itch. I don't know. Right off the bat, I can't necessarily tell you what book, Pumpkin. I don't know. That I've just specifically studied them, and if there is just one book about them. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know just one specific book about them. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So, Madonna, I'm sending you your money back. Madonna, because for whatever reason, your package has come back twice. New label, everything, twice. I'm sending you your money back. I think you need to have me send it to an Amazon center or something. Yes, because I didn't try to send your package 2 times, girl, and this thing came back. It's been a month. I'm thinking you got it. I go to pick up my packages the other day, and it's right there. Return to sender. And what you think I'm trying to take your money, girl? I literally said in the class today, I don't know if you was in class. I'm like, what is going on? You said what you said, but I need to get you your stuff. Please, if you got another address you can send it to, I'll send it there. Work, whatever. But that one, you keep coming back. And I know I'm typing it right. I looked at what you sent. I don't know what's going on. No, I want to send you your stuff, Pumpkin. We got to find somewhere so you can get it. Because I didn't type it in exactly how you sent it to me. And it still came back. Am I already leaving? Girl, I've been on here 108 minutes. I was only supposed to be on here for 30. And I'll probably be late to class. Listen, girl. We got to figure this out. Now, it came back twice. I said, this girl. I don't know what's going on. Nice seeing you, too. I love y'all. Yes. Well, you don't have to study by yourself, girl. Find you some people in here. They be having whole study groups, workout groups. That's okay, but I want to get you your stuff, baby girl. I don't like holding on to people's stuff. I told you that. I'm looking into buying a nice chunk of land. What would y'all say is central to everything, but still kind of off the grid? Ask God, He'll show you. I still want to get you your stuff, baby girl. You said I just got the package for you to mail tomorrow. I already got it, Tom. What are you talking about? I already got it. It's right here. It is right here. I'm already using it. What do you mean? And I done found the little kickstand on it. That is messed up. Y'all about to get sick and tired of hearing this. You hear me? But anyway, I don't know that I'll be on early tomorrow because my schedule is off. So I might stay up late doing nothing and then get up and do class. I don't know. I've been just trying to relax myself. So with that, I don't want y'all to be on alert, but I don't want y'all to be asleep. Girl, I'm sending you your stuff. We about to get this figured out. You will have your stuff. You heard me? I'm about to send you your stuff. You paid for something. You made a donation. You need to get your stuff. We don't play that. I'll be damned if I send you my money and I don't get my stuff. I'm ready to hell. Give me my stuff. And I want you to have your stuff. So we'll have to figure that out. But with that, y'all, what's I going to say? I ain't holding on to nobody's stuff. I want her to get her stuff. Shoot. No, get your. You need your stuff. It was something else I was going to say. You are a philanthropist, Pumpkin, but if you pay for something, you need to get it. And that's the thing. That's why I done sent it twice. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Maybe I'm going to have to write the address out and not print a label like that. I don't know, because I even went and paid extra for them to send it again, and it still came back. So I don't know what's going on. I have no idea of what's happening. But I do, like I said, I don't want y'all to be on the alert. But I do want y'all to keep y'all eyes open. I don't want y'all to get comfortable. And like the young lady said earlier today, she had been listening, but she slacked off. And she should have been keeping her stuff going. And I'm not putting her on blast. I just don't want y'all to get so comfortable that you're just like, oh, we already know things are happening. But you still got to keep your ear to the ground. I love you too, Pumpkin. You still got to keep your ear to the ground, okay? Good night. I love y'all too, okay? God is blessing us to know that the food banks are going out, and things are getting scarce, whether people believe it or not, and if it's happening in their neighborhood or not. Y'all know it's happening. Hey, so don't get sleep. Don't say, okay, whatever. No, keep your eyes open, because you could be saving somebody else. And what I mean by that is, every single time that y'all see what's going on, or y'all looking and searching, we are able to put something together. This is also why I'm asking y'all to get with the people that are in your state. That's NWOIU. We'll do it tomorrow. I'll let everybody, once everybody get in here, we'll know where everybody's at. You ain't got to give them your direct information and all that right off the bat, but at least know where they at. Chop it up with them before you just be meeting people. I get it. It wasn't ISIS. I was about to say what they say. Because, baby, ain't no way that nigga had him. Well, wait a minute. We might not leave now. Hold on. You said it wasn't ISIS. It was... Who was it? Tell me, Miss Idol. Before we get out of here. Hold on, y'all. It wasn't ISIS. They said the Ukraine. Right. Again. See? Right there. Okay. So, again, Code Red. Code Red, the enemy is in the building. That's what I said. They trying to fake us out. That don't sound right. Oh, hi. Why do you come in here side-eyeing me? You ain't even been in here all night. How do you come in with a side eye? You all right from earlier, Pumpkin? You feel better? This is me caressing your head. You feel better, Pumpkin? Because I beat up on folks. I don't know if you left out of class. Class was real heavy earlier. Twin, you already know how she come in giving me a damn side eye. I'm flicking y'all in the head because Code Red, nigga. It's time. That's why I said that's crazy. Now, they're not going to play in our face like that. Listen. So this is the thing. We know that the food pantries are well, I started rubbing my head in the same spot because I'm thumping y'all on the head. Get your stuff now. Get it. That's another reason why I was telling y'all about traveling. And I'm not saying don't travel. I'm saying have an emergency plan ready. There's 2,000 migrants headed to St. Louis into a Bosnia community, a Bosnian community. Great. Wow. Thanks, Miss Design. Gosh darn it. Just the whole reason for them to be over here. Okay. which makes sense why Putin blaming America, because we've been dishing out billions to the Ukraine. This is the thing, family. Okay, so we heard today that food in the they're having to, I can hear you say, get my stuff. Yes, good. I hope y'all always hear me say, get your stuff. Get your emergency plans together, because they are going to attack us. They are. And you don't know where you're going to be. You don't know what's going to happen. So make sure you have an emergency pack in your car. These are things that we need to be ready for, family. We've already heard about the scarcity. South Carolina, Michigan, Cali. Where else did y'all say was food shortage at? Where the cabinet, somebody came in here and said they was somewhere in South Carolina or West Virginia or something, and the stuff was looking bare over there. It was some stores in Texas. They said they've been waiting on trucks for 2-3 weeks. Miss Ida told us that the Air Force Base in Cali, they ain't had nothing. It's empty. You said Dallas is looking bad too? Boom. Okay. Somebody told, oh, that was Houston. Somebody said Houston. I said, just because it ain't right at your store don't mean it ain't somebody across the way. We've been at Raw on the download, started with the train derailments. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Houston, Texas is getting the y'all food. Somebody said Houston was cool, but that might just be the area. So where you at, y'all stores is looking scarce too? Is the trucks are shipping out food? What you mean? Hotspot, it's getting crazy. Everybody was telling us today about the food pantries. Queen said it was only 3 items. The bridge was washed out in the Midwest floods. When? When? Today? Another bridge? Yesterday. They're barely shipping out food. Got it. Okay. Okay. Are y'all here with me? Meanwhile, thousands of people have their food stamps stolen in New York City. I heard that too. It didn't even happen. It didn't only happen there. It's happening in a couple other places too, baby. Somebody else said they mama didn't get her stamps for like 5 months. It's happening in a lot of places. Oh, okay. In Texas too? Okay. So family, the crazy, and in Louisiana? But Tone, like I said, you remember when I got back, I told everybody go get them boats. I told everybody when we got back, because they didn't raise the price on them. They went, the ones that was only like $19 is now like $49, $59. So they didn't took out another. Okay, well. Yep, they sent out messages saying change your PIN number. Not the food shortage, but the food stamps. Listen, it's happening. This is the thing, family. A lot of people don't believe. As much as I love one of my friends today, she was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, sis, you're in Texas. I said, did you know that there's like 3 Army bases close to you, within probably 200-300 miles from you? Because she's at the border of Texas, like the bottom. It's amazing to me how many people just want to keep on living their life and having fun and everything else. And it's like, this is serious. Very, very freaking serious. Yep, same here. We're surrounded by bases. Listen, He said it will hit Texas, and I'm trying to tell her, and she kind of was mad at me, and I'm like, listen, I'm at a point now, and this sucks, right? But I told my cousin this today. I'm over talking to the people that I've been talking to, and I told y'all, my family and different people, I'm not saying nothing else. If you, as soon as I start talking about what's going on, you change the subject or act like you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to worry about me BS in conversation with you, because this is the thing. God is warning people. And because people don't want to hear it, they just going on about their way. Well, that don't got nothing to do with me. But I'm not about to keep catching attitude or the nonchalantness of, listen, like I showed y'all today, everybody was talking about what they didn't want to hear until it started raining. Everybody was kicking it. They said they was giving in marriage, turning up, doing this, doing that, partying, whatever. Okay. Well, and then it started to rain, and it was too late at that point in time. And I feel that I told y'all that weight is crazy right now, because so many people, Fort Hood is about 2 to 3 hours away. Yeah. They don't want to listen. Even with the stores clearing out, with the food pantries, I can scream till I'm blue in the face, and they're like, yeah. I told y'all my older brother was like, I might get it, I might not. I said, okay. Also, in AZ Friday, people were shut in place because of a chemical spill. And my brother is in Arizona, girl. My brother is in Arizona. That's the very brother I'm telling you that said he might or he might not. West Side, baby. I said, well, bro, you know what? Text my little brother today, this morning. I said, brother, I sent him a thing of what Putin's prime minister or whatever was saying, and he sent me the thumbs up. I hope y'all listening. They're taking out more bridges. Who remembers me saying we wasn't going to be able to travel state to state? And who remembers me saying they're going to do one east, one west, one south, one north, one east, one south? What? Are they not doing that? So now it's a bridge in the Midwest. A second one, because there was a bridge in Oklahoma. Now it's another bridge that just got washed out yesterday. Or damaged yesterday. I said you're not going to be able to use the highway. You said it was in Minnesota? Okay. They talking about the dam, but she was saying it's another bridge somewhere else that went out in the Midwest. Not the dam. She was talking about another bridge in Arizona today. So I wonder, and listen, I texted my brother. It was probably about 6 o'clock in the morning his time when I texted him, because it was like 8 o'clock here. So what time did that spill happen? Ooh, I'm about to bust his head. Soon as in the morning. What time did that spill happen? You said it was today. And I'm gonna tell you what time I texted him. That's crazy. I'm about to tell you what time I texted him. Excuse me. I text him at basically 10 o'clock this morning. So it was 8 o'clock his time. I said, please, brother, if you don't have any survival stuff, you have to stock up quickly. It's about to get ugly. At 10:12, he sent me the thumbs up. He didn't say okay. He didn't say nothing. Called my homegirl today like, hey, you down close to the border? I don't know if you know these things are going on. I don't watch TV. I said, okay, well, since you don't, let me be your news. This is happening. And it's happening right now. And if you don't have these things for your kids and your family, you need to get them. The movie with that show, yeah. Leave the World Behind. But we was talking, everything that happened in Leave the World Behind, we talked about before Leave the World Behind came out. Didn't we, y'all? I ain't even trying to be funny. Everything that they talked about and leave the world behind, I've been yelling at these folks for 2 years. These things are going to happen. 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 And then Obama put it all in the movie. Talking about the electric cars not working, the highways not having access to no food, if there's an invasion, not having no cell phones, not having. Oh, we talked about all of it, and then Obama put it in the movie for us, all in one whop. And now there is food shortage. People stealing people's food stamps. There's nothing in a lot of the bridges going down. We talked about that. The food pantries don't have nothing. The grocery stores are getting scarce, and people are not seeing pandemic again. And we are under the threat of attack by another country. So how people are just walking around thinking about having fun and doing all this crazy stuff and not, and I'm not saying you got to think about it all the time. You still got to live, but you definitely need to be more focused. And you hear what I'm saying? You can have fun, but fun don't need to be your because like they said, stuff ain't leaving the ports. It's a lot of stuff that's not leaving the ports. Or like the young man told us a couple months ago, it ain't nobody to work in a lot of the ports. What y'all think is gonna happen when the Navy is having to protect and be in our ports? Y'all think we gonna be getting cargo just freely? That's the first thing they do is start shooting down cargo so that we can't get the stuff we need in here. So I would pray that you don't wait until it's a iffy chance if you gonna get it or not. Do not make fun a priority. That part. I try to enjoy my family while I can, but I'm making sure I got what I need. That part. I'm happy God brought us together. And I'm happy y'all listening. I'm happy my cousin works at Poets and it's very slow. At the ports? Your cousin works at the ports. Right, Russia already declared no-fly zone in the Black Sea. Oh, okay. Okay. We pray for our eyes and ears to be open. There's a lot of people who want to stay blind. I'm trying to tell you. About 3 months ago, cargo planes came to Cali from Texas to Mather Air Force Base and blamed it on the weather. Our emergency personnel hasn't been answering when people call for help. Are you serious? Minnesota, Idaho, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it was the Minnesota dam. Okay. Listen, this is the thing, family. I'm proud of y'all, and I'm not going to stop saying it. Y'all worked on yourselves. You all are preparing your mind for what's coming. You hear me? I can't tell nobody what to do. But if y'all trust me even just a little bit, keep your ears and eyes open. Make sure you have emergency plans with your children because we don't know what's getting ready to happen. Do you hear me? Well, thank you. I trust y'all too. And I need y'all, I trust that y'all listening. And that makes me excited. My cousin said today, she said, well, you got to be happy because there are so many people, and it made me cry. I ain't going to lie. She said, it's some people that's listening to you, even if the people that are closest to you are not. And I started crying an ugly cry. She said, it's babies. She said, my 4-year-old is not going to have to wake up to no food. He got lights. He can be warm. I can cook if I need to. I can do this and this. And you hear me? And she said, it don't matter. She said, it's a lot of babies that ain't going to go hungry. It's a lot of babies because you get up there and do what you did and their parents listen and you went on and warned them even though they wasn't listening. She said, it's a lot of people. She said, it's a lot of seniors that's not going to have to be stumbling around in the dark or going out in the thing because, you know, there's people that bought their parents stuff. She was like, don't worry about it. It does hurt my heart, though, that my family ain't listening. It does. I mean, it hurts my heart, but not to where I'm about to be sad and, like, broke down about it because I've been telling y'all. But to know that we are in this moment and they still thinking about grabbing money or whatever else it is. Yeah, thank you. Like trying to stack money, you ain't gonna be able to spend it. But what you gonna need is some salt and pepper and some flour in your house. Cause what you're gonna do when there's nothing to buy, honey? There's nothing down at the store. And Mama got the last pack of meat down there, and you know those weirdos be down there at her house, so you'll want to stay away from Mama's house. It's about to go down. Knowledge helps us with preparations. I'm trying to tell you. Being connected to God, you can literally feel in the intensity of what's to come. Yes, you can feel it. So you feel it too. You know what it feel like to me? Because it's summer, so maybe y'all can relate to this. You know how you walk outside and it's been real humid and thick, and when you take that deep breath in, you like, you already know the dang near start covering your face because you can feel it. That's what it feels like to me right now. When you walk outside from the air conditioning out into that thick, like summer heat, the moist, just sticky, like, that's what it feels like to me. If I had to put it into a feeling that we could all understand, that's what it feels like. Damn near hard to breathe because it's so hot. And it's just like people are just flailing around and doing their thing and they're not worried. And it's like, damn, you really about to be caught off guard. Yeah. I keep saying it's a different hot this summer. I didn't even know that, but yes, ma'am, it is. It's a different hot, and that's why Auntie ain't been outside. I've been in the crib. You hear me? I ain't even been on the porch, really. Folks are sleeping. It's scary. No, Cos girl, we didn't. Or maybe somebody did mention it. I don't know. You know, we didn't talk about so much today. It's a happy feeling because people are lovers of themselves. I'm trying to tell you. People really believe, and they'll believe it when they see it. How many of y'all keep hearing that? Good job. How many of y'all keep hearing, I believe it when I see it, when they talking to you? They might not say those specific words. There was 5 flying low and no explanation. It's on, baby. Cos girl, everything we've been talking about, pumpkin, is happening. Ain't that crazy that they have that? Oh, I can't worry about that. I gotta go. I still gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, okay. The Bible said that the cares of the world was gonna drown out his voice. And the first thing they tell you is, I can't live in that. I still got to do what I got to do. I can't worry about that. I can't. So you going to worry about it when it's happening? That's when you going to worry about it? When the cargo ships ain't moving, when you can't get nothing in the port, when the grocery stores are closed, when ain't no Amazon truck moving. I mean, my people keep talking about they trips they are planning. Oh, the trips they're planning. I just say, okay, let me know, honey. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to get trapped nowhere. Or they say, I'm coming to your house. Don't they say that? They just be lying to themselves. They just be lying to themselves when they say they coming to live with you. You should say, you should not lie to yourself like that. Why is you know how you be like, why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? Get their hands and be like, why you lying to yourself? Why you lying to yourself? Because, baby, you lying to yourself thinking you coming over here. Call me KB, Kevin Bacon. No, what you won't be doing is coming over here. Sorry. Especially not when I've been yelling to the top of my lungs for at least 2.5 straight years. I know it's been way longer than that for my family. But on this here internet, I've been yelling for 2.5 straight years every day, get your stuff. I told everyone I'd be Kevin Bacon and we ain't friend or family. I'm trying to tell you. Especially not when you've been blowing your money and doing whatever you want to do and you think I done been putting my tools and fuse together. Took your advice. Thank you so much. Buying shelf food instead of all canned goods. Good job, no. Show won't be coming over here, and y'all got way more funds to get the stuff than I do. That's what I be thinking too. Promise I done had this conversation. You sure do got a lot of stuff. I sure do save my money and put my money together to get what I need too. I don't just go out and buy it. I be having to put money together to put my stuff together, honey. It look like a lot because I've been diligent in doing it. And I don't really leave my house much, so there's not really a lot of money I have to spend money on. Exactly, I told you what to get. It's on you. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, God is talking to those who listen. And people are like, oh, you're and that's why it hurts. They don't believe, but because I can close the door on my mom. I have 3 kids. Listen. That part. Yeah. It hurts, but if you don't care, then why should I? To those, I'm going to say this again. We got to do this. This is, if you want to defend your home, non-lethal self-defense, not necessarily this one. Okay? You do not have to buy this one. This one is a little bit more on the expensive side. But they have these on Amazon, Temu, Walmart, wherever Dick's Sporting Goods. They are air pistols. Okay? And they come with pepper balls, like pepper spray balls. They come with your next purchase. Good job, Isabel. But get this, you don't got to get this super expensive one. They got some where you could get one for each one of your kids for $30. Don't necessarily get this one, because if you have teenagers that's understanding protect, then get the ones that's $30 or $40 so everybody can have one. You see what I'm saying? If you want everybody in your house to have a way to protect themselves, this is a non-lethal way. You hit them with that pepper ball spray. Them girls, they can. How do you use it? Just like a regular pew pew. You ever played paintball before? It's like a paintball gun. It's like a paintball gun, but you put a CO2 cartridge in here. It has a magazine in it that you load. I haven't taken it apart yet, but yeah, that's it. So it's a magazine in there. It's one right here. And you load the balls in there. Okay? It comes with pepper balls. This one do. Some of them don't come with the pepper balls, but you can buy them everywhere. It comes with .43 cal pepper rounds. Okay? And these are for these kids now. I mean, for the, And if you go look at the videos, honey, it'll go through a watermelon. You hear what I said? And I got these too. Yeah, but sis, they got some for like $30 on there. $30, $29. Okay? Right, Deja. But if you go look at the reviews online, they going through watermelons. And leaving a nice space in a watermelon. Some of them got stuck. Some of them went all the way through. And they have the ones that expand on impact, if you know what I'm talking about. We don't got to type it here. But they got the ones that expand on contact as well. What's a self-defense? Just look up home self-defense. It's called a pepper round launcher. That's what they call it, a pepper round launcher. Now they have automatic kind. They have all the things that you see in the pew pew store. They have a version of this pepper gun in. You hear me? So whatever pew pew you can think of, they have a pepper round gun in that same model. Like airsoft, right? Just purchased mine. It's been shown by you for me the last 3 classes. I got the message. Come on now. Because you know, Mr. Avery, that ammo, that stuff flies off the shelf as soon as something go down, right? Ammo flies off the shelf. So then you gonna not want to use all of that in the early stages if you just trying to back some folks up. You hear me? If you ain't got cases and cases, you're gonna have to save what you got. So you need other alternatives. Plus, there was people that was asking me what could they use, and I had told everybody about it, right? And my dad had a dream about getting and going upstairs to get his. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? If you still got your other one, but you have teenagers or young kids that understand what's going to be happening, this would be an alternative to handing them the other. You see what I'm saying? Y'all getting me? And you don't got to get this one. Because if you got more people in your house, get the cheaper one. Because they all the same. Get a cheaper one. And then that way you could just get like big cartridges. Like I bought a box of 25 count CO2s for $25. I mean $19. Right? So maybe spend $100 or $50 or $60 on CO2 cartridges, and then get you a couple bags of these, right? You have a crossbow. It's quiet. Yeah, but I got a bow back there too. Listen, we gotta do all that we can do around here. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. So you need to have a couple different things, right? And seeing as how we already know what's coming, then for us to act blindly or to move around blindly would be crazy. You got a bow and arrow. Good job. I'm proud of y'all. Listen, when I say I'm proud of y'all, I'm not lying. I'm so excited. Y'all don't even understand. We buying the things that's going to be valuable, because even if you're not going to use it, say for instance, there's a neighbor that you do trust and whatever it is, you never know who we're going to encounter in this next stage of life, because we done all seen the end of the world movies, right? You get real close with a person you never knew. Well, what do you have to offer that person except for stressing out about what is going on? Can you offer strategy? If they got the strategy, do you have the tools? Like, if it does come down to some, these the last whatever, what do you have to offer in a situation? Maybe they got all the tools and you got all the food, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? You never know. But you need to be in a position to have something to offer the situation if it comes down to that. Come on, Levita. That's what I'm talking about. And Will. And Will. And Will. So we'll get up. I don't know what time. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can lay down, but if I can't, I'm just going to be up. So I don't know what time I'm going to get on. You definitely going to have to barter. Exactly, sis. You already know where I'm at with it. You never know what you're going to have to do, but you want to have something. Definitely want to have something. Right? Ooh. So that's what I'm saying. You don't got to buy that one. They got some other ones. I just got that all in a box because it was easier. You hear me? For me. But I saw some $29, $39, $49, whatever. And then just get your boxes of CO2, get your pepper balls. You know what I'm saying? Because those could be fired as warning shots as well. If it's just not, you don't feel like it's that serious of a situation. Well, them pepper balls, they ain't gonna be able to see nothing. If they ain't got masks and stuff on, they're not gonna be able to see. So then that puts you in a better situation, even for your young girls that can't carry. It's a good thing to have in a car. They have inexpensive, powerful slingshots too that could be used. Thank you, Tom. You see what I'm saying? For your daughters, grown daughters that's going out and might not have license to carry, that's something that could potentially save their life as well if they got them pepper balls in there. You hear me? So, I absolutely love y'all. I'm about to go get in my bed because I think I do feel my tire coming on. We've had a lot of class today. A lot. We almost at 3 hours over here already. And we did like 4 or 5 earlier. Oh. But it's coming down to crunch time, and we never know when they're going to turn off this internet. So I'll be trying to get it in as much as I can with y'all. So that way we can be ready, you know? And like I said, talking to my cousin today, it made me happy because I know y'all preparing. And that makes me excited that my nieces and nephews, my aunties and uncles, they're not going to have to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to have to be scared or any of that stuff. So I'll talk to y'all in the morning. You know what I mean? But I love y'all, and I want y'all to be prepared. I want y'all to keep prepping. I know it's been a long time. I know it's been a lot. But look at all that you've gotten together. Look at how ready you are. You see what I'm saying? Right. We've been working on our minds. We've been working on our spirit. We've been getting down in our word. Because God can give us an answer of where we might have to go in the books that we read. We don't know what He's going to do. But if you're not searching for the answers, and if you're not listening to get a reply, you hear me? So, I'll talk to y'all in the morning. I love y'all. Well, Lord's will. Let me say that, because we don't know what's going to happen in the middle of the night. But I feel my sleepy coming. And thank you to everybody that shares information. God has blessed us with an amazing news thing. We get to hear about what's going on, you know, because what happened in Australia is still blowing my mind. That's tripping me out that they got to use that card to go to the grocery store. Not their debit, but that card. That's blowing me away too. And they can't leave so far from it, you know, around their house in different areas. So they already, I know, Tom, they already starting. So we have to get ready because it's happening, whether we see it in America or not. I love you.